So this recipe starts out in my favorite way. A little bit of olive oil, some whole cloves of garlic, a whole handful, and after half a minute or so, my whole apartment is going to smell real good. That's happening real quick. Already it's looking beautiful. So at this point we're gonna take out the garlic and reserve these because we're gonna throw them back in later once we build up the soup. And into the same oil I'm gonna throw about half of a yellow onion. I'm gonna lower that heat because I want this to saute rather than fry. Now this is a fish soup, which you probably couldn't tell by the name Caldillo de Perro. The next step, now that these are translucent, is we're gonna add some light fish stock that I made using the skin, and you can use the bones from the fish, bring it to a boil, simmer it for 20 minutes with some onion and some pepper and any vegetables you want to throw in there, standard carrots and celery. I just use onions and peppercorns. After 20 minutes or so, you want to strain out all of the bits and pieces and reserve that stock. And I'm going to add all of it because it was only about a bowl full. Turn up the heat a little bit to a simmer. And now that that's bubbling away, I'm going to throw back in our cloves of garlic, as well as those fillets of, in this case it's haddock that I'm using, but you can use any white fish. And I'm just going to throw those in there. They're salted, so that they'll add a little bit of seasoning to the soup. And we're going to let that go for 15 minutes. All right, so 15 minutes are up. I'm going to turn off the heat. And at this point, I'm going to add in the juice from, normally you'd use a sour orange. In this case, I have, it's like a hybrid between a tangerine and a grapefruit, so same sort of bitterness slash sweetness combo. Throw that in there, stir it right in, and we're good to serve. All right, so this looks interesting. Good. I mean, I like all the things that go into this, so hopefully it'll match that in flavor. Let's find out. Yeah. It's very few and far between that a meal that I make on this show, immediately after the first bite, I know that I like it, and this is one of those. Man, it's like a light fishiness, like light seafood flavor. So if you're not into heavy, like red fish, dark fish, you'll dig this. Very light. The citrus really balances that out. It's bright and it's fresh and it's round, and that bread underneath kind of adds a little something else to it. And the broth itself took 20 minutes. You could either use store-bought broth or omit that and use, well, why would you? It's so easy to make. Oh my God. In total, preparation and cook time, this was maybe an hour? I don't know. It's also one of the shortest descriptions that I've ever given for something because, damn. On its own, I mean, it just speaks for itself. And, you can make this at home really easily with whatever ingredients you have on hand, and it will turn out just like this because I had no idea what I was doing ahead of time. This is awesome.